In this lesson, we're going to be creating a shaft opening for our future elevators. Another problem with just adding one big floor, then copying it up 4 levels is, there's no way to get an elevator up through there. We don't have to worry about that. We can add what is called a shaft opening. It's pretty easy and it works pretty awesome. The shaft opening will cut any floor or roof that passes through it, but will not cut structural framing or elevators. The objective of this lesson is to learn how to add shaft openings and symbolic lines. Open the file you've been working on, or open the file called Chapter 7 and follow along. Let's zoom in on the elevator shaft areas. Go to the Architecture tab. On the Opening panel, click the Shaft button. We can draw boundary lines or symbolic lines. Right now we're going to draw boundary lines. Let's go ahead and click on the Pick Walls button and pick the 3 masonry walls shown here. Now just simply click the Pick Lines button and pick the inside face of this exterior wall. Use your Trim Extend the Corner button to clean up any loose ends. Hit Escape a couple times. The next thing we need to do is go to the Properties. The base offset can actually stay at -1 foot. The base constraint will be level 1. The top constraint wants to go up to level Roof. The top offset also wants to be -1 foot. Once you have this like this, click Apply. The next thing we want to do is put a symbolic line in here. Anytime there's a clear story opening, there's always an X through it. What's cool about this is this X will show up on every plan that passes through these variables. Go ahead and click the symbolic line button. Pick a point from this corner to this corner, then from this corner to this corner. Click the Finish Edit Mode button, and you have a hole. Go to a 3D view, just to make sure. Let's look down it. Yep, it's wide open. Let's go back down to level 1. Let's go down to the other elevator. Let's repeat the same procedure. On the Architecture tab, we click the Shaft button. From there, we used Pick Walls. We picked the 3 masonry walls, and then we used our Pick Lines button to pick the exterior wall. We then used our Trim command to clean up any loose ends and the overlapping corners. We went to the Properties, and hey look, it's done by default. Not too shabby. Last thing we have to do is click on Symbolic Line and pass that through to the 4 corners. On the Mode panel, click Finish Edit Mode. Let's go to a 3D view. Now we have 2 perfectly placed shaft openings. Any floor that passes through them is going to be cut out. Go back down to level 1 floor plan, type ZA, and hit the Save button.